It looks like you brought this case, so what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support toward my ex-wife here. She is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over 200 grand a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support at all, and it's a struggle for me right now. I'm a retired U.S. veteran, and it's just a struggle with my two boys.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Well,
Why do you agree with everything that he's saying?
no, I do not.
Okay, so what is
If
going
he
on?
stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor. I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Okay, who is paying child support in this case?
And I have custody of my boys.
He's paying child support. It looks like you got
Don't y'all find it odd that he has custody?
split custody. So it says Sunday through.
Anybody that has the paperwork of custody, they're the custodial parent. Doesn't matter if it's split or whatever.
1 week with one parent, and then Sunday.
Well, here's the thing, Your Honor. She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for the little
Lies.
over 7 weeks straight.
What-
She has
ma'am,
not seen her kids in 7 weeks.
Sir, when I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? Mr. Carter, look, he will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now you may continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her boys in 7 weeks.
7 weeks straight. Wait a minute. You guys are supposed to be alternating weeks, because if the children are with him 7 weeks straight, that means his expenses are increasing. And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000 as, what is it? Where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm,
Okay.
and we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great. So
Sure,
no
sure.
one, excuse me,
But if you're doing training, you still got to get paid.
no one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you provided, you make about $125,000 at your main job, and then an additional $25,000 doing Herbalife on the side.
Can we say it one time? Bowling!
So that amounts to about $150,000 a year. This man only makes $35,000,
That's welfare money he's making.
and you think he should still be paying child support, and he has the children more than you?
I mean,
Is that what you're asking me to do?
I
I don't need to know what you're letting me know. I need for you to answer my question. Is that what you're asking me to do? Allow this man to keep paying child support, and you're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
like, make it make sense, boo. Make it make sense.
I pay for the boys' private school. They have private piano lessons. I pay for several. I pay their
Excuse me,
health
Your Honor.
insurance.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Both of my boys are on scholarship.
Okay, you know, that's beside the point here. Ma'am, you guys have a split custody arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay child support. But with the earning differences, $35,000 a year, $150,000 a year.
I mean-
Sir, what type of things are you able to afford to do with your boys? And taking into account your bills and everything like that.
After bills and everything is taken care of, after my boys are fed, luckily give them some clothes that they need to go outside and play at the park. Maybe
So-
Six Flags every now and again.
Okay, ma'am, what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
As much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know,
that
So as you can see, the injustice when it comes towards a man, when a man is supposed to get child support from these women. But as mentioned, both parties got to take accountability. She don't want to come up out of her pockets. She feels like the man is supposed to pay for everything. Most of these women, they feel like the man is supposed to pay for everything. Even if they're making $2 million and you're making $2, they need to take something out of that $2 because of the discrepancy in payments and the injustice when it comes towards man. Now, y'all feel like this woman should pay child support? Of course, most chicks is probably gonna say, no, fuck that nigga. Let him get put on child support. Let him pay the money. Let him pay the woman. He's supposed to take care of the woman. But this guy's spending more time, even if he gambles or whatever. Home is still taken care of. Those boys is clothed and fed. And I like the fact that he did brought up that they have a scholarship. So whatever she's doing as far as like the schooling, that's just something that she do because she want to do it. But that's not taking care of them to see to it that they got clothed. There's additional money just in case something comes up. Like, come on, cut this man a fucking break. Give him some slacks. But as always, women always feel entitled and feel like this is a one-sided game. Like, the fuck? Like, why shouldn't this guy get child support? Y'all get it all the time. Why whenever the tables turn, it's not supposed to be that way? The man is always supposed to pay. Why y'all just skied off in the sun? I hate the motherfuckers that's trying to always ice skate a bill. Like, yo, help the man out. Give him some bread. And besides, you don't even spend time with your kids them. He spends more time with the kids them than you because you're busy pursuing your career. Nothing wrong with that. I like a driven woman. But at the end of the day, where do this guy come off where he could get something that's gonna help take care of the kids? Because y'all women, when y'all get child support, most of the time that shit don't even go to the kids. That go to your expenses. In this case, this guy's trying to do the right thing. So come on, come up out the pockets. Do the right thing.
Ask you the question. What has she done with the boys?
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on
Never been to
Disney
Paris.
cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy and whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making $150,000
And she just
a year,
lucked up
right?
on her job, Your Honor. So just to be
And this
quite
is
honest.
considering he's living in my $350,000 house that he doesn't pay any type of mortgage at all whatsoever.
You have a $350,000, ma'am.
He lives in the $350,000.
He lives in it, but you
house,
own
Your
it, right?
Honor.
You own it. You
And
have
he
all
doesn't
of
pay
this
any
money. You
bills.
have all of it. But the kids have been with him for 7 weeks, ma'am.
Because
at a
I
time.
was doing training so I can continue to send them to the private schools that they attend
Well,
and
On
have
a
the best
scholarship.
and the finest
On a
things.
scholarship.
That's great. But you know,
A scholarship is something that the school pays for and their brains pay for, not you paying for. Like,
what? You know what? That's why you come to court so I can resolve these issues, right? So let me tell you what we're about to do. $150,000 a year. I have your gross at $12,500. How many children do you have, ma'am?
2.
2. Okay. Net at $9,000. Okay, based on 20.63%.
what's the magic number?
Okay. And
Oh,
then
I
you
do
make
take care of my sister's 3 children.
That ain't
as
got nothing to do
well.
with anything.
When did this
Wait,
start?
wait.
6 months ago.
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
I take care
Okay.
of
I'm just here
Well,
to
let me
share.
let you know how this goes. Okay. Anybody else's kids are not a part of this case.
Yeah,
Understood?
Yeah.
So you have 2 children that are involved in this case we're here about, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is offset the child support based on the amount of money that you make. You understand that? Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Because you're giving me this look like you're confused on what's going on here.
You don't know what time it is. Like,
Okay, so based on this, I did an offset of what you would make and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month on the first of each month, and those payments are going to be allocated to Mr. Carter. Ma'am, it's not fair to your children that at dad's house they're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job.
No.
That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children,
yes.
they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with dad.
That
Did you
income.
ever stop to make it, ask your kids how they feel about that?
Our